Hey y'all, it's Valhalla back for another video for the Screaming Vikings. Oh boy, have I got one to talk about today. All right. This one, I don't know why. Like, I don't even want to say it's controversial. I don't feel like it's controversial. I don't feel like it's a big deal. Apparently, to a lot of women, I won't say all, but to a lot of women, it's a very, very big deal. Yeah, let's just dive right in. Spouses and privacy. Even for all that I put on social media, I consider myself a fairly private person. There's a lot that I keep to myself, stuff that I don't share, which is what some people don't. And that's whatever works for you. But I think everyone, even no matter how, maybe if you're not a private person at all, there's always something that you might want to keep reserved, keep to yourself, and whatever works for you. I don't think, I don't, and especially this this time of year, coming out of the holidays and into the spring, tons of very pissed off women, mad that their long-term boyfriends, husbands, partners, whatever you want to call them, whatever they are. Now, I'm not in a lot of, I'm not a man. I don't have a lot of male friends. So please, enlighten me if you're a guy and know this to be true on the flip side. Help me out here. But women seem to want complete unlimited, like no holds barred access to all of their man stuff. Phone, email, social media, computer, bank account, everything. Everything. They want passwords and usernames for everything. Fucking why? Why? And then, you try to throw in, hey, well, look, some of that stuff is like private. Maybe, no, we're together. They don't get privacy. What? Why? Why can't they have privacy? If you're worried, if you're that worried, then you need to go to therapy. But if they've cheated before, or they cheated and that's how the two of you got together, or you knew that they cheated on their last several girlfriends, I mean, here's the fact of the matter. If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. And all the monitoring and babysitting and snooping and digging and transparency that you force them to have, there's not enough of that would prevent them cheating. They're just going to get caught sooner. But they're still going to do it if they want to. If someone doesn't want to be there, or they don't want to be 100% committed, all, the locks in the world won't keep them where they're supposed to be. Just like if they are there and they're focused and they're 100% committed and they're absolutely like, that's the last thing on their mind is stepping out of the relationship, then all the open doors and open windows and naked willing women in the world won't make a difference. It won't cause them to cheat. It won't cause them to stray. It won't lead them off the path because they're committed. They're right there. You have no right. You have no right to your spouse's anything. Men, women, whatever you are, whatever gender you are, and whatever gender you date or are married to, You don't have a right to their stuff. You don't have a right to invade their privacy to make you feel better. You don't, okay? You don't. You don't get to, when I see people like using their damn thumb, or not their thumb, I'm sorry, their toe instead of their thumb for like their iPhone because, their girlfriend or boyfriend will come in when they're asleep and, get into their phone. No. I shouldn't have to have a lock on my phone. Like, that lock should be to keep people outside of the house, not inside the house. You don't need to go through your spouse's or your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. You don't need to go through their email. You don't need to have their password to their social media. Any of it. Any of it. If it's that bad, and I hear so many, I'm like, well, if you think your man's cheating, if you think your woman's cheating, then you just, oh, no, I don't think they're cheating. I just need to check what they're doing. Are they your child? Because if they're not your child, then you don't need to treat them like they are your child. They're an adult with a right to privacy. And kids have a right to privacy too. That's a whole other video. But for now, we're just... You don't treat an adult that is supposed to be, your equal as someone who's beneath you or someone who is like less than you. That's no way to make it work. If you don't have trust, like I say, work on yourself. Put the shoe on the other foot. Are you willing to give them complete unfettered access to every one of your accounts? All your social media, all your emails, your phone, your computer, everything. Are you? Some people say yes because, oh, well, there's nothing to find. All right, good for you. It doesn't matter if there's nothing to find. It's about having a right to privacy. Nothing to find or not. It's about having a right to privacy. Now, for full transparency, yes, technically, I can get into my husband's phone and he can get into my phone. All the phones. We can get into all the computers. Outside, and due to what his work used to entail, I had a lot more access than I do now. I don't need it now. And then I needed it only for like an emergency. I never had to use it. So I didn't. And now there, because this, like, I don't, he doesn't have, because a lot of my stuff involves my work, a lot of his stuff involves his work. We don't need to have that information. That's not, and that actually starts to get, and this is what a lot of people need to be mindful of. If your spouse doesn't want to give you their email information, they might be getting work emails, and you having access to that could cost them their job. So you'd be very careful. But apparently it's this huge issue where spouses aren't entitled to privacy or bodily autonomy or anything else because, they said I do, or they live together long enough to be considered common law. I don't know. So, what do you think? Help me out. Is it silly? Are people getting worked up over nothing? Or am I the wrong one here? And like, you're not supposed to have privacy at all once you say I do. I have no idea. I just feel like it's a common courtesy thing where people get to have their privacy. Don't be a shitbag. Don't cheat on your spouse. If you want an open relationship, have an open relationship. Discuss that. Have an open marriage or an open relationship. And, don't fucking cheat. Don't be shady as shit. But also, don't just ruin a relationship because you have to check everything just to check. Because people are smarter than that. Like, if you tell someone you gotta have access and they want to do some shady shit anyway. They're just going to set up other stuff that you don't know about. Like, come on. Calm down. Work on you, and then work on dumping their ass if that's what needs to happen. So, all right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let me know down below, like, what, how you feel about it. So, we'll see you guys next time.